Hello everyone, this is Satuli. Just a couple of months ago I started working on natural language processing, and what I learned through this journey, or whatever I learned in the past couple of months, I would like to share all this with anyone who's planning on working on natural language processing. So it might be a good start for anyone. Okay, so before we dive into the tutorial, I would like to mention some things here that are this tutorial is only recommended for those who have basic knowledge about machine learning and other machine learning, such as machine learning A to Z and Keras or whatever it might be. So if you have basic knowledge about machine learning, Python, then you are good to go. And we will use Anaconda as our development IDE. So it's really easy to set up Anaconda in your system. So let's go to anaconda.org, and there you will find the download link. Okay, so next just hit the download button and just choose your system. If you're on Windows, then download from here. If you're on Mac, then download from here, or if you're on Linux, then download from here. So Anaconda comes with Python 3.7 or Python 2.7. So you can download any one of those. So I would recommend Python 3.7 because some libraries are not supported anymore in Python 2.7. So please download the Python 3.7 version. Okay, next we will be needing some of the libraries such as Tensorflow, Theano, and Keras. So in order to install Tensorflow, okay, let's install Theano first. So let's search how to install Theano in Anaconda. So you will find the first link that's provided by anaconda.org. So here you will find a single command. So that is conda-forge Theano. So if you just open a terminal, let me just clarify it. If you are on Linux, then just open a terminal, or if you are on Windows, then open a command shell and just paste the command and hit enter. So as I have installed it earlier, I'm not going to do it again. So just run it, and it will install Theano in your system. Okay, next, after you have installed Theano, then we will proceed to install Tensorflow GPU. So let's search how to install Tensorflow GPU in Anaconda. So Tensorflow comes with two versions. Actually, there are two versions of Tensorflow. One is Tensorflow CPU, and the other one is Tensorflow GPU. So the default Tensorflow version is Tensorflow CPU. But if you want a fast experience, then you might want to install Tensorflow GPU. But this Tensorflow GPU version is dependent on a library called CUDA library, which is pretty difficult to install and configure. So you don't have to bother about any of this if you just install this conda command, because this one, that the command that is provided by Anaconda. So this command, what it does, it finds the compatible CUDA library for your system, and then first it installs a CUDA, and then it installs Tensorflow. So you will be it's gonna be very easy if you just use this command. So just copy it, and as I showed you before, just paste it in your terminal or your command shell. Then after you have installed Tensorflow GPU, it might take a little long time because it's a very large package, approximately 600 to 700 megabytes, and it takes almost half an hour to 1 hour depending on your PC configuration. Okay, then after installing Tensorflow, we might need Keras. So let's search how to install Keras. How to install Keras in Anaconda. Okay, so Keras is a very intuitive library. So just hit and go there, and you will find, as before, this conda command. It's very intuitive and it's very great. it's easy actually, just a single command and just run it, and Keras will be installed in your system. The links will be provided in the description box below, so you don't have to bother about how I managed to find these links. Okay, so after you have installed Keras, Theano and TensorFlow, you might want to install 2 more libraries. These are no, actually not 2 libraries. We are gonna install 3 more libraries. There are nltk, gensim and num2verse. So let's start by installing nltk. So how are you gonna do it? We are gonna do it by using pip install. So pip install num2verse. So if you just run it, it will get installed in your system. Okay, as I have installed it earlier, so I don't need to install it again. That's why it's showing that requirement already satisfied. But if you haven't installed it, then it will get installed in your system. So after installing num2verse, we are going to install nltk. So you can do it very easily. Just run pip install nltk and it will be installed in your system, as I have done it earlier, so I don't have to install it again. And after that, we might want to install gensim. It's a very great library. So let's search how to install gensim in Anaconda. So it's a very easy task. Just again, you have a conda command, just copy it and then just paste it and it will get installed. Okay, so as I'm not going to do it again, so just as I have already installed it. Next I'm gonna install one, I forgot to mention, we need one more library which is called Regex. So how to let's search how to install Regex in Anaconda. Okay, fine, we got it. Yeah, so again we got another link. So use any of these links, any of these commands. I would recommend the first one. So just use the first command and then paste it here in your terminal and hit enter. It will get installed. Okay, so that's all for this video. In the next video we will see how to what are the steps we are going to follow throughout this whole tutorial. So till then, goodbye.